Hello there and welcome to the Star Wars Showcase YouTube channel. I've got a couple of tips and tricks up for you today to build out your very own Recon Inquisitor for the Star Wars Black Series line. Let's get to it. I like to start off these tutorials with a little bit of a look at the finished product. So here is our boy up on the rotating table. And as you can see, I have taken an AT-RT Clone Trooper helmet and modified that to fit onto our Purge Trooper body, in addition to adding a couple of extra accessories. So first and foremost, I want to call out where I was able to get parts for today's project. The weapon, as well as the little hard pack that fits on his chest, is coming from Anthanatos Unlimited, and our head sculpt is coming from Bounty Supply Co. Both storefronts can be found on Etsy. I access them for many of my projects and highly recommend. So with those parts and pieces assembled, we can then begin on what is in essence a kit bash project. And again, a kit bash project can be understood as taking different parts and pieces from different action figures, different kits, and putting them all together to make something unique. And that was really the idea for this figure here, was to make, a unique trooper who could fit in among those Inquisitor ranks while also sticking out a little bit. And so after painting up that head sculpt with just a touch of red as well as some black, I gave everything a nice gunmetal finish. That doesn't really quite fit in with the rest of the Inquisitors, but I do like the weathered effect there. For that hard case, I have just glued that onto his chest by putting a little bit of elastic behind it and then putting glue on either side of that so we get a nice solid affix. You'll notice on our lenses here, we've got a little bit of reflection as I've added a little bit of a gloss coat to that. That's a new effect I've been playing with that I really like. And then for our weapon here, which is kind of a near future shotgun design, I gave this a nice gunmetal finish as well. As with those kind of near future weapons, I always thought those were kind of fun to squeeze in, just to give our characters a unique look, as well as to move away from some of our Imperial blasters, which, we just see a lot of. And for a project like this, you can really use whatever blasters, whatever additional bits and bobs, greeblies, different accessories that you'd like, as I think it's the combination of all those together across multiple projects that gives you kind of this unique squad-like feel. So I definitely might crank a couple more of these out in the future, but I recommend this as just a nice, easy starting point, as it's a good test for some of your painting skills, as well as some of your basic weathering techniques like dry brushing. So when we bring him up next with our normal Phase 2 Inquisitor, we saw this guy for the first time in Kenobi, you can see we kind of get some nice variety here. I think it would look even better when you're working with your Phase 1 Purge Troopers, who have a little bit more of kind of that Clone Wars aesthetic, which fits in with that AT-RT helmet a little bit better, but you can play around with that to find, what you like best and to build out, your kind of Purge Trooper squad. Anyways, that is just some of the basics behind a pretty easy project to put together. Let me know your thoughts down below if you have any questions about the different techniques being utilized here, or if you have any suggestions for other accessories for building out custom squads of your own. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to check out our playlist full of other action figure custom tutorials, as well as some of our reviews of recent Black Series releases. Check them out.